What's good YouTube, Target here and welcome to another episode of City of Garden Scenario. On the last episode we have developed this entire area, we have placed a pedestrian and cycling road network, and now this area is completely ready for development and for zoning, so I think that's what we're gonna do on this episode. Alright, so we have a lot of demand for industry, commercial and also a few demand for residential. I already know where I'm going to zone each type of building in this area. I pretty much want to follow the same pattern that I've placed over here, with some offices right in the middle, some commercial in the coastal area and some residential in the central part. And given the fact that we have some demand for industry or offices and also commercial, I think I'm gonna start with those. So I am going pretty much start zoning some offices, and I will start over here, and I think I can go actually let me just start about over here, okay, because I think I'll zone some residential here, and that's exactly what I'm gonna do now. So 4 blocks, 8 blocks, and let's place some a couple more blocks, so we have 6 blocks. And now that we're at it, I think we can fill this entire area with offices as well, because I know pretty much that I will want this entire thing to be offices. And let's let it develop. Okay, so while those buildings grow, I want to check out the current status of our city. First thing that I want to see is actually the traffic flow. So I want to do a quick analysis of traffic and see if everything is flowing smoothly. It seems that we have a bit of activity over here, but since there are no congestions in this red road, I think it's fine. And the same things over here. There's a lot of volume in this road, but again, the traffic is not stuck, so I don't see it as a problem. The situation is controlled. Oops, that's not what I want to do. Let's keep going and see what else do we have over here. Everything seems to be flowing quite nicely. We have a lot of volume here, but oh, we even have some things, there are some traffic that is stuck, but I think that's because of these here's, which is collecting corpses. Now everything should flow much smoothly. Yeah, there we go. And this avenue, on the last episode, while I was off camera, I noticed there were some congestions in here, but it seems to be situational, and right now it seems to be fixed. The roundabout also seems to be flowing very smoothly indeed, and this roundabout as well, and this area, the industrial area. All these trucks are using this road. Why is there a lot of trucks? I think it's mainly because of these garbage collecting trucks that all of them are coming from here. So, and oh yeah, and they can only use this road to travel the city, because they cannot use this one because this is a one-way road. I see. So maybe I need to make a few adjustments in here. One of the things that I can do is probably turn this road into a 2-lane road and see if trucks actually start using it. So let's just check it out. Alright, this doesn't seem to be helping the situation, so what I think I can do is delete this road, and now the trucks will have no choice but to pretty much use this roundabout. And let me just think if all of this makes sense. I think I wanna turn this into normal roads just for the time being, just to see how traffic flows. And let's just check it out. Oh, I need to replace this. Okay. And eventually I will remodel this into a normal roundabout, but for now I just wanna see how traffic behaves. Let's see if it helps. Alright, look at that. Everything is flowing much smoother than before, which is always good to see. And I just want to confirm that I didn't mess up any bus line. So this line, okay, that's good. And this one is the one that connects to the small residential district. And yeah, I think that's fine. I think we can have these stops here. Maybe if I took it away, I could probably make it come through this road so that it doesn't cause that much traffic issue. So let me just check out if I delete this stop. And yeah, I think we'll keep it for now and see what happens exactly. Alright, but coming back to this part of the city, all the buildings seem to have developed. Before I forget, I want to put a pathway connection in here and just disable the annoying roid guidelines. And I can even connect. No, I don't think it makes sense, so let's skip it. And oh, it seems that we have some unzoned areas over here. That cannot be. I want this to be residential and this to be commercial. And I've been thinking, I think I'm gonna put some low density commercial over here and see what happens, because we don't have a lot of traffic flow on this road yet. So I think that's what we're gonna do. And if it turns out to have a negative impact on our traffic in this area, we'll just take it off. But for now, we'll keep it. And I can also zone here. And here as well. And maybe over here. Alright. Alright, much better. I think this is exactly what this area needed to fill up the two districts together, and I think it made a much more concise and much more compact layout that I really quite enjoy. But anyway, I think we can start thinking about services around this area, because we definitely need some bus routes to connect everything back to this metro station, and I think I want to mimic what I've done over here, so let me just study it a bit before doing anything. I think I will start with a bus stop over here, and I will come at about here, go all the way across here, make a quick stop. How about, yeah, over here is good, and I will just connect it back. And let me just do the same counterclockwise. Very good, and now I want to make the same thing but expand the connection all the way over here. So let me just think about how I want to do this. I think I want to make a stop over here and make another one right here, right before the bridges, and connect directly to this area, and pretty much come back through the exact same places and connect it back here. So let's just do the same clockwise, and there you go, and there we go. Very good. I think that's gonna be quite efficient. Alright, moving on to education, we are definitely going to need another elementary school around this area, and I don't know, where should be a good place for it? I'm thinking we should probably put it right about on the edge, but I think a more central location would be much more beneficial. Alright, I have an idea. Because I already have an elementary school over here and also over here, I think the next block of schools that I'm gonna put is going to be right around here to make a healthy triangle, if you can call it that. And I think I'm gonna put a community school right about over here, and also the Institute of Creative Arts on this block over here, because it fits perfectly. And I think I'm gonna turn them off for the time being, because I do not have them connected with power lines, and quite frankly I don't want to do that. I think I want to wait until I zone to make the power transfer from one place to the other. I just want to design some pathway connections right off the bat, so that we don't have to worry about that in the future. So I think I'm gonna put one that comes right on the back of the high school. I think that's good. Actually, I think I want to make it right next to it, much more compact, and I want to make another pathway that crosses the cycling road from one way to the other. So let's just do that. Okay. And I think we can even do the same over here, just for the sake of symmetry. Or yeah, let's do that. Why not? So let's do that right away. And I think I'm gonna do the same over here. So how many blocks is this? 140 in cost. 140 in cost. It should be at around here. All right. Oh. All right. That's decent. Speaking of schools, there is actually something else that I could do, which is bring this elementary school all the way until here. Kind of like this, alright. And now we can zone this thing with some high density houses. And I think that will complete the area much more effectively. And actually, let's forget about the houses, let's put some offices instead, because that's the demand that we have for. And I can even put a pathway. Unfortunately, I won't be able to connect. Yeah, that's going to be a bummer, but oh well, forget about it. And we can make a pathway that goes right in the middle. Oh, but I don't want to destroy this building over here. So yeah, we'll keep it like this. Forget about it. And maybe to fill up these blocks, I can put some low density commercial. Just to fill up these blocks. I think it will look much better like this. Alright, let's move on to other services. Let's check out the healthcare. I have an hospital, so I think that area is going to be covered for quite a while. Regarding fires, I think I'm gonna need another big fire station. And I think the perfect place to cover up this entire area would be probably here. Yeah, that's right. I am gonna put it right over here. And to transfer some power to that side, I'm gonna zone in some offices. Like this, that's pretty good. Okay, yeah, we can have a small office block over there. And we can even connect that thing or this thing with some pathways. Alright, that's good. Let's check out the police. Police seems to be covered, so I'm not gonna bother with that. Education, we have touched that. Public transport, we have also touched on that. And parks, yeah, we will have to think about some parks. But before I do that, I wanna place a unique building over here, because I think this area is perfect for it. It's wide and open. And I just want to check out what I have in store. We have all of these things that I've never used actually. And this could be... oh, no, none of them fit, so... what do we have here? You know what would look great in here? This Mall of Moderation. I think it fits the area quite nicely, because it is low density, so it's not a very tall building. And it fits very well with this low density commercial building. So I think that's exactly what we're gonna put in this location. So I'm gonna put one right about here. And that should be fine. And I also need to place some parks, because I don't think this raises the leisure situation. It definitely does raise, yeah, it doesn't do anything for leisure. So I think I need to put some small plazas just to fill in the blank space. So let me just check out how I can do this. I would really like to put 2 plazas on each side of the mall, but I do not have enough room for it. So I'm thinking maybe if I delete this road and I put a plaza on this location. But of course that this is messed up, so I need to rebuild this avenue. Let me just try it out. And let's do that. Alright. So let me just try and replace the park, alright, or the plaza. And maybe I can adjust the road a little bit and come at about... Oh, Jesus Christ, are you serious? The game does not let me do anything. Let's try this again. Okay. Maybe now you will let me place a road here. Yes, you will. And let's replace this and reconnect it. And maybe we can just reconnect this road like this. And yeah, I think that's a good connection. So let's go ahead and place the other plaza. And that's pretty much awesome. And let's just resume the simulation. Leisure should now be improving quite a bit. Put it on 3 speed just to speed things up a bit further. And we'll need more parks, that's for sure. These are not enough. It also seems that we have some issues regarding water. So I can just connect this over here and also in here. And we'll also need another water pumping station and sewage treatment plant. So I think that's something we can take care of right now. So let's just get that out of the way. Yeah, it fits pretty nice. And let's do the same with the sewage water drain pipe. But now that we have unlocked these eco power plants, or eco water treatment plants, I think I'm gonna place those instead, but I think I'm gonna leave that for the next episode. Right now that I've built them all, I just wanna make a small pathway that splits or that separates the area of the mall and the commercial buildings. So let me just disable all the connections because this is annoying as usual, and connect it over here. And unfortunately I cannot make a straight connection, but what I can do is make it close enough so that it connects, or that it barely connects. Like this. Oh, but this is quite ugly, isn't it? So let me just do this again. And yeah, that will have to do. That's fine. And now that we have that, I can finally zone some commercial, sorry, over here. And I think I also want to split this entire thing and zone there as well. How interesting is this? The hospital is on fire. Yep. Pretty good, pretty good. Alright guys, but that's going to be it for today. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you have enjoyed this episode. If so, please give it a like, it really helps out my channel. Also, don't forget to subscribe if you want to follow the development of this city. And finally, if you want to connect with me on social media, don't forget to follow me on Twitter. Thank you so much for watching, and as always, have fun!